I am an African. I suppose you ought to have, known. I'm in Nigeria. I was born and raised in, Ogbomoso, southwestern part of Nigeria, and I had basically all my education there in Nigeria up to tertiary level. I did my elementary education, secondary school education, and tertiary education all in my hometown. That's quite strange. And afterwards, that was in 2014, I suppose, if I'm not wrong. I traveled to China to further my education. It was there I uh, did my master's degree in applied chemistry. And afterwards, I came down to England to further the pursuit of my education. And I'm currently in England doing my PhD research on a scholarship. And this is even part of the reason why I think it might be worth sharing with African students, anyone that is ambitious, out of them, to sort of uh, pursue these opportunities to also try to study abroad if this is something that really pique their interest. Yeah, I think that's just basically the academic me. Yeah, I would not want to talk more than that.
All right, thank you very much. You have said something very vital right there. You are a Nigerian from south west of Nigeria, Ogbomoso, which I know very well, and you studied there. Peradventure, maybe you are connected to some politicians that give you this opportunity to have this scholarship. Is there anything like that? Maybe you are having this connection with politicians or top people in the Ministry of Education who will arrange this opportunity for you. And then, do you also have your masters on scholarship or you sponsor yourself? How did it start? How did you start your this scholarship journey as an individual before we go to people?
Basically, I think I need to correct the notion that before one can do, something great in life or achieve, a particular level of success, one must be sort of connected to someone up there. I think that's a very wrong notion for many Africans to correct. Basically, I have nobody that sort of supported me, and I've been living a life of self-leadership for many years now. So there was actually nobody who sort of mentored me, nobody who sort of introduced me to any of these opportunities. I developed that sense of curiosity very early in life. I came to wisdom very early in life. Once I know what I really want to, I just simply go for it. So there was actually nobody, so to speak, except for perhaps there is one Professor Olubenga Bello, yeah, in the school I graduated from, Ladoke Akitola University, who sort of spurred my interest. He was actually the one towards the tail end of my degree program. He was the one who actually sort of spurred my interest onto seeking opportunities to study abroad. And I remember then he gave me a book. It's called a compendium of scholarship opportunities. He gave me that book for me to go research, and it was there. It was just a sort of a head start. It's not as if maybe he actually sort of mentored, me on to what I needed to do to secure opportunities. So he gave me the book, and I carried on with, my own personal further research. And it was from there that I, realized so even me can possibly secure study abroad opportunities. It was in the course of that I landed, I think, two offers altogether for my MSc. So basically, everything was free. The tuition, the monthly stipend, and every other thing associated with the
Let me
scholarship.
let me stop you right there. What you just said now is mind blowing. You just said to me, true opportunity landed on your laps, free.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, they landed on my laps, so to speak, but I actually went for them. You know,
Of course,
yeah,
I know you went for it, but it's not
yeah.
that you are paying people to help you get it happen. You went for it, you discover it, you gave what you require, and then it was given true of it.
Yes, yes, yeah. It's very much possible once you believe strongly in yourself, and you just go out there, go search for opportunities. It's something very possible.
Well, if anybody's listening to this program right now and you are not sharing this program or inviting people, you may be, I'm actually call you a selfish person, because I'm sorry, because you are actually selfish. You are selfish because there are many people that are supposed to hear this thing that you yourself know that they should be here. This man has evidence of what he's saying. Evidence, not I think it's possible. He's saying, I am from, if you know Ogbomoso in Nigeria, Southwest Paris, if the guy have said I'm from Lagos, I live, I say, well, maybe he's a Lagos guy, you know his way. Ogbomoso is not where you expect anybody to have such information.
That's true. That's true.
And then the year he mentioned, 2014, I mean, that's what you said.
Yes, yes.
At that point in time that he's talking about, internet, network, social media, whatever it is not this active. Though
Yeah.
it's already on ground anyways, but it's not.
Yeah.
Many of us are using cyber cafe to browse at that particular time.
That's very
But
true.
here we are, he was able to discover, and he's now studying PhD on the same program from masters. No, Mr. Stevie, you are going to liberate many of us. 100 people from Africa. How did you come about this? Why do you choose to? Why not 10? Why not 20? Why do you say, and to the best 100 university in the world? What do you mean by this statement?
Yes, I've chosen to use that very cliche to sort of pull together 100 African students, the best and the brightest of them. There are many of such programs in various parts of the world, developed countries of the world. They have what they call talent pool. They sort of pull together their best and their brightest to train them so that these people can sort of develop their economy. So we have such programs even in countries like China, even the UK and the rest part of Europe. They have what they call talent pool. People that can sort of come together, give them the best of education so that they can use their knowledge they've garnered to sort of transform their economy. So it's just a sort of cliche, 100 African students to 100 top universities, but it's something that I actually really mean. Yeah.
You really mean that statement, not
Yes.
just fantasy or trying
No.
to cajole people. You
No.
mean it, the 100.
No, even though it's very sound, good sounding to the ear, it's something I really, really do mean.
Wow. What? Okay, let's go to it. Let's go for it right now. I am in Nigeria. I live in Nigeria. And here I am. I said, I'm interested. Where do I start from? I know that many of them will still want to say, okay, what does it take? What does it require? That's one come later. But generally, maybe I don't need you. Do you think I can succeed having it on my own without you? Or is there anything you are trying to bring on table that you think I need you for that?
Well, it's very possible, though, to sort of go on your own, go seek out information. I did that by myself without any sort of mentorship, but I guarantee you it's going to be, a life of stress. It's not something that we come by easily, and that's the very essence of mentorship. A mentor just hold your hand, take you on a journey that lasted him maybe for like 4 years, something, or 4 years to discover. You just easily discover maybe even within 4 months or 4 days. So we are bringing in this mentorship program to sort of make life easy for our potential mentees. So it's something very much possible if you can, you can go out there, go search, by the time you spend hundreds of hours on the internet, you can stumble on some opportunities, but not many people have the grace or the capability to do such a thing. And that's why I'm thinking of just being generous to
Wow.
mentor.
Wow. Wow. Now, people already asking questions. How can we apply for this scholarship? We are going to address that very, very shortly. And then I think they will stay tuned to know the procedure to be part of this. This man have made a very important statement by saying, oh, how can I mean, I'm trying to be generous because I know that my people, Africa, need this opportunity, and I know how to get it for you. I'm not speaking from, I guess, I'm speaking from my own personal experience.
Yes.
I mean, this guy is in UK right now as PhD student on scholarship, and he had his master on scholarship. So if he's saying I know it, I think I want to go all out to believe him. And then, of course, I understand your word when you say hundreds of hours searching for it. I understand so well.
Yeah.
You know what I understand? There was a time I set out on my own to say I want to find scholarship, but I quit.
Oh dear.
Because you don't even know the right side. You are not even sure if you are talking to the right people. Because of scammers who have developed websites also, using their website, they develop like a school. You will stumble on it. They will say scholarship. They will just ask you for some administrative money. You pay $100, and you think, okay, this scholarship is cheap or is easy. And eventually you begin to pay that money, and eventually you discover that they will even send the scholarships. I mean, they will send the scholarship. When you want to start the process, you will discover that this school does not exist. But here you are, you said, I want to mentor at least 100 Africans.
Yeah.
Take this opportunity.
That's the goal. Yeah.
You want to mentor at least 100 Africans. How long will this mentorship take? Okay, tell me, within this period of time, if I mentor you, you'll be able to get this scholarship. I want you to be precise about that.
Okay, so basically the modality of the mentorship involves we training the students, guiding them on various opportunities from across the nations of the world for a period of 4 to 6 months. We are still contemplating on that, but it's very much likely for it to be reduced to 4 months, looking at a few factors. And the key issue is I have resources, information at my fingertips. It's not something maybe I'm just coming here to sort of just, tell people with a sugar-coated mouth, oh, this is impossible. No, it's something I've personally demonstrated. And even besides that, I have network, contact, associates from various countries of the world. I have friends from the US, friends from Germany, friends from France, from China, from many countries. So I'm going to bring in even the assistance of these people, and looking also at the fact that the academic world, the research world, is my niche. That's my own sphere of influence. I have people in various scientific organizations that are even interested in this mentorship program I'm developing for African students. And they are very willing even to be, to be supportive to such a great initiative like this. I was discussing with one of my leaders within a scientific organization I belong to. She's very happy even with this initiative, and there is a website that we are even thinking of launching, a scientific website. We are thinking of even writing a blog post to include these opportunities, for African students there. So it's something that I'm coming, fully equipped with resources, with information, with contact, with network, with people here and there. So it's something that is very much possible. And I don't want African students to sort of fret because of perhaps past experiences. I know there are dubious people, out there, but one doesn't have to always, look at the past. yeah, there is always, something better in the future to look ahead to. So I want them to come with a renewed mind. Let them, kind of believe that, okay, I can sort of give a try, to this opportunity. Let me go for it and let me see what is really innate. So it's something I'm coming fully equipped with resources, with information, with network, with contact, with associate from various countries of the world. Let them join, and they themselves will testify to the good news there.
Minimum of 100 people from Africa will be benefiting from this opportunity.
Yes, every recurring 4 to 6 months, we aim to mentor at least 100 students.
Every recurring system. But before I go further to the next information I would love to put out for people, I want to ask you, do you say that this program is only meant for science students?
No. Oh, very, no. It's very elaborate, not just for science students. I'm talking from that perspective because I myself, I'm a scientist, so
you are
but
saying
it's all encompassing. Yeah, not just for science students.
In any field of life, there's opportunity
Yes.
for such things.
Yes, any field of life, any field of study. Yeah, they are very much welcome.
And then, are you also saying that if individual is interested to be part of this, all you need is it only master student that can apply, or PhD student that can apply for this, or is there opportunity for undergraduate as well?
Yes, there are opportunities also for people that might want to, venture into bachelor's degree, but the opportunities are quite, fewer, than for MSc and PhD students. Yeah, but it's also possible. We look into various opportunities here and there, and we will sort of guide them on where to possibly apply to.
Wow, people are asking some questions. I want to tell you, friends, who are listening at home right now, start dropping your questions in that comment so that if we attend to it, and then that will lead us to the next and the final statement is going to be made, because our time is fast spent. I beg you for 45 minutes of his time to explain to us, and then he's able to oblige and give us that audience to speak to us in 45 minutes. And I believe after this program, you will be able to know the next step to take. But so, drop your comment, drop your questions. Why I think this guy is saying, what about music? Can somebody get scholarship to study music abroad?
Oh, very much so. Very much so. It's very possible to secure opportunities, even to study music. Yeah, it's a field of study, unlike maybe places in Africa that we don't value such professions, or shall I say course of study. It's a course of study on its own. You don't just, go into music, you learn music, So
Wow.
yeah, you can also gain opportunities to study music.
Wow. For everyone listening now, it's time to ask questions before we go. So drop your question in that comment. I will let him answer you. Mr. Stephen, I want to appreciate you for telling us this. And here we are as an African. You are just said that in as much as is Africa, must I be in Nigeria to apply? Though I'm an African, but I'm not in Nigeria anymore. I'm out of Nigeria. Is it possible for me to apply from any part of the world if I need?
Yeah, you can. I have this big heart for the African continent generally, not just Nigeria. I so much have a very large heart for African, to see to the transformation of the African continent from the perspective of education. So irrespective of where the person is, whether on the African continent or even on other continents of the world, you are very much welcome to join the program.
Okay, this person is saying, can you assist with scholarship for those that had already gotten unconditional admission in the UK Swazin University for 4th session?
4th session. 4th session, that depends on the time. 4 should be in September. If this September is quite late, but if it is something you are ready to wait till next year September, yeah, we can look into, many opportunities for you, year and year for you. I know of Swansea University, yeah, is a good school, and yeah, we should be able to secure opportunities for you. But we can't say much, on this platform until you join. It's not
Yes,
very
sir.
possible,
I understand that.
yeah, it's
Everyone
not
who is
possible. Yeah, please carry on.
who is interested in knowing details of things, we
Yes,
have
yes.
to be part of this program, which I'm going to announce later. What are the chances of getting scholarship in Germany?
Yeah, I have friends in Germany, including Germans themselves, and other African nationals, even in Germany. There is a popular scholarship in Germany called the DAD, scholarship. So it's very much possible. I have friends from various countries, from Germany, from France, from China, from UK, from US, Australia, New Zealand. I'm not just saying this, to sort of show off. I actually have friends, both, the nationals of the country and even African nationals living there. So I'm bringing in the assistances of these people, to help African students. I only hope this is something African students will be receptive to.
Ooh, ooh. Please, well, I think this person, let me just answer the person who says, please, what of account and finance? I think you have answered before that. Anything, any field of life, you can get
Yeah, any course of
a
study.
scholarship for it, and
Yes,
guidance
yes,
to application of getting it. This mentorship starts from you finding, applying, securing, and even to the point of arriving. So this will give
yeah,
you a
yeah.
broad step by step. He was telling me on the private chat that we are actually going to mentor these people properly. That's
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
That's
Let me
amazing.
let me share this good news. There is one of my mentees. He secured opportunity to China, and he's quite fortunate enough to be going to a city close to where one of my Chinese friends is living. So I already told that my Chinese friend, oh, this one of my mentees is coming to China for study, and I would like you or him to visit you to sort of just, have like a contact with a local. These are some of the things I'm even thinking. Because sometimes it's very difficult to just be in a foreign country without having a support network. And these are some of the things I'm thinking. Or if people travel to China or to Germany, if I have somebody there that I really know, I can just sort of introduce my mentees to them so that they can form a network even with the locals and to make their life easy even during the course of their program.
Wow. Okay, that is going to be an awesome statement you have made right there. So everybody will have you can also go beyond you going to study and begin to network yourself. When
Yes.
here we go, here we have right now, as you have heard it, everyone who is watching at home, I want you to know that it's possible that if you are interested in this mentorship program, all you need to do is to contact this number rolling right there. It's a WhatsApp number. Just send a message to that WhatsApp or that WhatsApp. Just send a message. Just say scholarship. By the time you send that message, you'll be added to the pool. We are targeting just 100 within 2 weeks. We want to get 100 students to register, and by the time it's 100, the group will be closed, and
Yes.
then the program will take place. So
We
all the details will be made to know to you on that. Mr. Steven was generous enough. This does not go free. Let me say that ahead before you make your decision. This is not free anyways. This 6-month mentorship is not free, but what this man is charging is ridiculous, to be candid. It's
Yeah,
so cheap
very,
that
very, very ridiculously
it's so
low.
cheap that when I spoke with him and I explained things to him, he said, okay, we have decided to slash the actual price into two for those who register within 2 weeks of announcement. We are starting from today. I mean, let me give you tomorrow. The 2 weeks start counting. You can apply and then be part of it. Mr. Stevie,
Yes, sir.
50% discount for those who apply within 2 weeks will be how much?
That'll be $50, and in Nigerian currency, that'll be 20,000 naira thereabout.
Wow, 60 months of mentorship. 6 months of
Yes,
mentorship, you are collecting
yes,
20,000. Wow,
yes,
that's
yes. Because it's not that we are actually particular about the money. No, no. We are not particular about the money. We are particular about transforming the continent of Africa. I want to pull together talent, the best and brightest students of African origin, let them get the best of education from anywhere, from from across the world, in any nation of the world. Let them get the best of education, and in the near or far future, we reunite. We reunite, we conglomerate together, and all of us go back to Africa to develop the STEM, the science there. So that's just the basic motive. It's not about the money itself. It's about the transformational mindset that I have for the continent of Africa. And there will be no transformation in the continent if there is no transformation education wise. And that's actually the motive. It's not about the money, it's not about anything. I'm a very, very private person. If not even for the mentorship, I was telling you earlier on, this will be my very first time on Facebook Live. I
I
just
know
like,
what it cost me to get you here. I know what
you
it cost
know,
me to get you here.
yeah, yeah.
At the point, I was even saying God, because you're like, brother, I have to pray about it.
Yeah, I'm a very private person. I mean, I just like
Clear.
to bury myself in my study and just do my things. But this is something God, is instructing me to do. And the token that we are, sort of collecting is just to appreciate the effort of the mentors, nothing more.
Wow, wow. 20,000 naira for anyone who is interested in this program. You have heard it from the man of the horses himself. There's nobody adding money to it. It's just that you need to pay that money. For instance, I really think that money is important because it gives you a sense of commitment.
Yes,
People
yes.
join that pro group. When you start with them, you'll be the one running after them as if you are the one they are doing favor. They'll be giving you excuses. Man, there's no light. In fact, my internet is not going. I could not join. But when your money is involved, you want to maximize your investment.
Yes, yes.
Let
Let them show us.
Yes. I want to say this 6-month program will take place on a program that we're having with them on Zoom night.
Well, we intend to have a close Facebook group, and perhaps also part of the modality would be to once in a while be on Zoom. Maybe we can have 1 or 2 Zoom meetings, in a month. But it's up to the mentees. We will discuss with them, and let them tell us what sort of other modalities they prefer. But for a start, we'll be having a close Facebook group.
Wow. Well, it's all now left to us to take advantage or to leave it. That is number you can call. Contact GB on WhatsApp through 07019277557. Just send a message right there saying scholarship. By the time you see that message, it shows that you are interested in this. Then you'll be added to the pool. And by the time we are giving 2 weeks, today's date is if I'm right, today is
It should
27.
be 27. Yeah.
27. I think the end dates will be on the 11th of September, right? That will be 11 or
yes, I suppose.
11th of September. The room may still be open if the participants have not complete, but the price will go back to the actual price who happened to be $100. And $100 is 40,000 naira. So you take advantage of this now. In 2 weeks, register yourself. When it shows interest and you register, you'll be added this group, and then you can be part of those who will take advantage of this opportunity. Believe me, Mr. Stephen, as he has said earlier, is an individual that my spirit convinced me that I can trust him. Of course, when I first saw that I was like, man, I need to talk to you. Here we are today talking about this and making it known to all African. I
I
saw
know.
him as a private person. Even when he send message, he doesn't send it like somebody who really care for you to see. He will just send it and go away. I said, okay, let me go to him and put this into my people. Let them see it. Here we are. There's no more excuse for anybody that I don't know what to do, how to get a scholarship. For undergraduate, masters, or PhD, you may even be in abroad, you may not need it. You can link it to somebody. You can give this link to somebody. You can register somebody. You may think of, okay, what can I do for this guy that usually call me for money? Okay, let me work this scholarship for him. I will sacrifice this 20,000 naira to support him, and then let him go and get the scholarship. That will take off the problem on your leg.
Yes.
He's a graduate already. He doesn't have a job, and he's calling you every time, "Daddy, bro, send me money, send me money." Yeah, you are. There's no money. I mean, you are saying, okay, when am I going to stop sending money to him? What you need to do right now is try and take this opportunity for that person. Mr. Stephen, before I let you go, what would you have to say, please?
I would like to tell African students that they should embrace this very opportunity. I consider it an amazingly rare opportunity. Not everybody out there that is sort of a bit up there is ready to sort of descend low, to look back at people he might help. And if they have someone like me who is kind-hearted to help them to seek various opportunities like this, they just grab the opportunity, let them take make the most of this very chance. Perhaps in the future, near future or far future, I don't know how free I will be. And I just don't know why God actually even instructs me to do this, because I'm a very, very busy person. So I urge them to take advantage of this opportunity, and also to give things, even people, benefit of the doubt. Let them just sort of take risk, even if it's something minimal. Let them take risk, and let them just try things out to to see if this is something they might eventually consider doing. So let them come with that sort of positive mindset, instead of forgetting what has happened in the past. Maybe they have been duped or not, this, that. Let them just try out this opportunity. If it's not something some people can pursue within the next 3 or even 6 months, let them save up. Let them save up. Let them make it a sort of target, because this is something that is going to change their lives forever. I have foreigners friend that they gain opportunities abroad, and before you know it, they are in key places, even in various countries they are. So this is something that is not just going to transform their education; it's going to transform their lives. All around, totally.
Thank you so much, Mr. Stephen. And then somebody was asking if the people in diaspora can apply, and I think you have said that earlier, that
Yes,
anybody
yes,
can apply.
yeah. As long as you identify yourself as an African, yeah, you are very much welcome.
Simple as that. Thank you so much for everyone who are listening at home. I want to help me drop a comment in that box thanking my guests, and then share this video with your friend or your group on Facebook, WhatsApp platforms. Let people who are interested in this get to see it. I am going to be pushing this video, and you also help me to push it, and let us get it across to people, so that we can begin to help many other people who should take opportunity and